My why from the first business I started went from being very macro to now I'm very, very focused. And that's something I've developed more recently. It really shifted in Afghanistan. We lost a handful of guys during operations that I was directly involved in planning. It's really tough when, a young guy, he was about 3 months from getting out of the military, left a wife and kids. And, it was one of his last operations and he's not coming home. And when you go through experiences where you realize the value, the time value, like you're not getting that time back, right? They're not there with their family this holiday season. So it turns into almost a level of guilt where should I be sitting down with my family for holidays when they can't, when they don't have that family member? So I started correlating that in my head. Am I really doing enough to honor the memories of those that have served next to me, that have been around me? And starting with why is so powerful. It's a great starting point. But I shifted it to a militaryism is reverse engineering. You kind of backward plan where you have your goal, you have your mission, you know what you need to accomplish, and you plan backward from there. So instead of starting with why, I've shifted it to ending with why. I've shifted it to legacy. What am I doing today, every single day, that's going to help me achieve something that not my name's going to be remembered, but the impact is going to be remembered. And once you start kind of shifting to long term, that goal gets really big. That end goal gets really big. And again, you start correlating things to so much emotion that at the end of the day, like for me, where am I going to end? Because we're all going to end at some point. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be the next time I go overseas. Yeah. What am I doing today that's going to leave something before that happens? And when you start correlating your legacy with every move you're making, to me, it changes the game where every single person on my podcast, I ask, what is the legacy you want to leave on the world? Because that's such a deep question and that every single answer has been different. And I'm writing a book. I'm hoping to release it next year called The Legacy of Leadership, where I'm kind of putting a summary of all those together with my personal experience of this is what leaders are focused on. They're not focused on today or yesterday. They're not worried about that obstacle they keep beating their head against. They know that obstacle is going to go away. They're going to pivot. They're going to shift. They're going to get around COVID, and they're going to keep moving forward because at the end of the day, the end is what's most important.